Hey Geminis, thank you for tuning into my channel. Any information that you want to know about Sage Company will be in the description box. This is going to be the general reading for my Geminis, May 1st to the 15th, 2021. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. Don't try to force the message. If you don't find one here, you may be able to find one in your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs as well. Other than that, we'll do this again in the middle of May, May 15th to the end of the month. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started here, Gemini. Okay, Geminis. We'll just start off by saying there's a lot of fire energy in this reading here. Okay. Okay, so I really feel like going into this, for some of my Geminis, some of you may be having some type of internal conflict going on right now with yourself, not wanting to believe the things that you know is true about yourself, and particularly the more darker side of how you can be. Somebody may have called you out on it, and um, that could have bruised the ego a little bit. Okay. And for others of you, um, this inner conflict is all about self-realization, soul searching, and just coming to these conclusions about yourself that you really hadn't paid attention to before or did not want to acknowledge. Um, I feel like for some of my Geminis, you guys are waiting for something to come in. But whatever this is that you're waiting for to come in, I feel like there's going to be more waiting to be done. You're going to have to be patient. In the meantime, some of you guys are maybe coming up against some things that you're going to have to fight for. But I feel like that you're ready to fight for it, and it may have something to do with you're waiting for it to come in, and you may, um, you know, in the process of it, this may be something that you have to put your all into. Again, something that you have to fight for it to go, for it to materialize. For some of my Geminis, it's something nostalgic going on, something about your past and connecting it now with your present. But I feel more leaning more toward this soul searching, this inner conflict that's going on. Okay, this inner work that for whoever this is resonating with, that you're trying to implement and figure out, because it may be the catalyst to what next steps you're going to take. So I'm going to pull some clarifying cards for you, Gemini. Lot of fire energy. So there may, you may be having some dealings with Aries, the Leo, or Sagittarius. This may be the people or the energies around you, because there is a lot of it around you. Or you may have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your own chart. Okay. More conflict here, Gemini. So I really do believe that there's an inner struggle going on at the moment for some of you. And it's actually having to do with you judging yourself. Now, it could have been a conversation that somebody you may have overheard, or you heard, or somebody said something to you to make you start looking within. And now I feel like that you're, you know, coming to the terms that whoever ignited this within you may be right. Okay. Yeah. Um, this may, you may be, you may be about to receive some news. Something that has to do with the like your your foundation. Something that had to do with your stability, and it could be finances. Something around your home environment, your family life or foundation. You may be hearing some news here soon about something about that. Waiting for something to come in, and it may be somebody who's in position that can help you for whatever this is that's coming in. Somebody who owns their own things, very accomplished. Um, Somebody who leads and not followed. Somebody who's definitely in the forefront, got their stuff together. They they're very passionate about the things they do. Um, and so you may be waiting for whatever assistance that they're able to lend to you, or that they promise that they'll be there for you to see this thing through, or to be the catalyst of getting it uh, implemented for you, together for you, to get it to you. Okay. Um, you're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, you're just gonna have to be patient. Whatever this is something that you've been wanting for a while. Whatever this is, um, you know, you spoke it into existence, or you speaking it into existence, you manifesting it. I mean, this is something that you want. This is something that you definitely put out there to see if it's going to come to you. Okay. Just be ready to do what's necessary. Whatever the requirements are for this, just be ready to do whatever is necessary, which it looks like that you are. But just know it's not going to be handed to you. This is something that you're going to have to fight for, or work hard for, or something like that. But it's definitely going to come to you. And this could be something that has to do with something in your past that maybe before you wasn't ready for it, and now here it is giving you another shot at it here now, in the now, where there was some growth involved, and so now you may be more ready to handle this situation, this offer, this thing. This could even be a person, um but before you wasn't. And now you are. And so I really feel like you want to take your chance at it now. And whatever this is, this fight that you're going to have to do to get this and then to keep this, just know that you're going to have the strength, more fire energy. You're going to have the strength to do it. You're going to have the strength to do it. Okay? And it's going to require strength for you to do it. But I really feel like a lot of you guys on a spiritual level put something behind it, whether it's the words, the promise to do, if it's given to me, I swear I'm gonna put it to some good use. I'll make good this time. It just feel like that type of situation on whatever this is. Okay. But this inner conflict is gonna have to be dealt with first. Whatever this is you finding out about yourself, you're gonna have to work through it first. So that you can go forward with a clearer understanding of what's going to be involved and what it's going to take. Ego and attitude can be pushed to the side, um, so you can step into this more willingly and openly to others' ways of doing stuff, and being accepting of that. Okay. But yeah, we have to. We are going to have to work through this discovery of ourselves first before any of this can take place. Because right now, for whoever this resonates with, the ego, the attitude, the conflicting, um, the up in arms, the walls, all that has to come down first, or nobody's gonna want to deal with it. Okay, and that's just what it is. I'm gonna pull some more cards about the situation. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. Let's go over here. All right. I feel like that was an additional message. Okay, so the first card that we have here is limitations inspire innovations. I believe that this moment of you having to be patient and waiting for things to work out the way it's going to work out, and for whomever to get whatever together that they're going to have to get together so this can be for you, um, is giving you extra time to put together creatively how you do want things done, or how you do want to move forward in this. Okay. So I feel like that in this moment where you're feeling like you're being limited, especially because you have to wait, it's just saying take this time and put it to some good use and come up with these great ideas. Come up with how you're gonna move next. So when it's time to go, you can just go, and you don't have to do this pre-planning. Okay. The pre-planning will already be done because now you know it needs to be done. Now you know while you're waiting to be working on this. Okay. The next card I have is the spark of the hustle, and look at it's orange, and it's more this fire, passionate energy. Okay, so you're gonna have to be ready for this. Okay. Um, I know a lot of Geminis, and I don't think none of them are afraid to hustle, but you're gonna have to find it in you to be ready to move on this the way how whoever set this up how they set it up for you. Okay. And the now, okay, even if whatever this is that has to do with the past, I really feel like that this is just a message to you saying not for you not to stay in the past. Okay. Don't dwell too long on it. Go ahead and catch up to the now, because it's the now that this opportunity is in, and that you're going to have to be ready to move on it. Okay, Gemini? And then lastly, cut the cords of doubt. Okay? Yes, you're doing some self-reflection. Yes, you know, some things that you find out about yourself may be a little messed up. Once you come to some terms, once you move that ego aside and just look at the damn truth. Once you do that, once you get away from whatever may limit you or put some limitations there for you, and that's nothing but the doubt, um, or even the fear that you have what it takes, you know, once you do all that, then this stuff will flow easily for you. Okay, I'm going to put some more cards here for my Geminis. Even the work, the soul searching work, you looking within, even that work, you know what I'm saying? Limit the doubt in that you can't make those changes, but because you can. Um, it's only hard because you're making it hard. Okay. Realize that shit and move on. No, realize it, deal with it, move on. In that order. But you gotta realize it. Realize it about yourself first. Okay. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Got the standstill card. That's exactly where you are. For whoever this is resonating with. And nothing is going to move forward until you deal with you. Okay, so stand still. This is the patience. This is the time you have to take to deal with yourself, to deal with your ego, to deal with those moments of self-reflection, realization, and then moving on. Having the flexibility in learning these truths about yourself and dealing with them. Having the flexibility in knowing that, in this situation, people do want to work with you. That in the times where things may be dark for you, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light at the end of this pathway that you journeying on, and it's helping you move forward. Okay, and then lastly, I have purification, and I really feel like that this is that process. Okay, that process of discovery, that process of taking action on your discovery. This is that self work going on, and then getting to that feeling of a new you, a new way of you operating, a new sense of who you are, so that you can go forward and you can embrace um, what's coming to you, because it's so, the energy of what's coming towards you is so passionate. It's like it's revved up on 1,000, waiting to be released for you to take it, or for you to get it, Gemini. But you're not ready. And I'm gonna pull 3 more final cards. That's gonna conclude the reading, okay? But the focus is on this work that you have to do on yourself, okay? Because again, in the state of now, and this is whoever this resonate with, in the state of which you are now, in the headspace that you in now, nobody wants to deal with that. It's so abrasive, and um it's like a charge of electricity. If somebody touch it, they're gonna get shocked that if I come close, it's like that, and nobody wants that feeling. Nobody wants to feel that. So work on that. Work on what you know you need to work on. This is not the first time you've heard this. Okay, you thought you was a-okay. You thought that you was fine as you are, but we all can do a little work on ourselves. Okay. But right now, I just feel like that this is more of the focus for the Geminis, for who this resonates with, the working on yourself. Because you're running people off, making people not want to come to you or towards you. And so therefore, you're not going to get the help and the assistance that you're going to need to get to where you're trying to go. That's that stable foundation, that happy family life, that security and that prosperity there, in family life, that abundance there, even with, new money or money coming in or making more money, that takes working, and establishing and maintaining those relationships with those important contacts for that stuff to happen. I need one more. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. So these last important messages. The first card is covenant or sacred contract. There we go. This is about commitment, sacred contract, the greater good of things. It's letting you know that you're invited by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. That the things that you are destined for have been written before you even been here. An agreement that you made on the spiritual realm, Gemini, that needs to be renewed, canceled, or torn up. The truths that you're learning about yourself, and if you can fulfill this contract that was made before you got here. Okay, so that this may be the feeling where you're getting this self-reflection from as well, and this soul searching right now in this moment, having to do with your soul contract and on whether or not you can fulfill it, or if it hasn't been fulfilled, if it's something that you're going to continue on, or do you want to just start over and start anew because you weren't able to meet the deals and the terms of that contract that was written before. Okay, and just be sure what you signing up for, and that you don't fall short when you making these commitments and these things like that. Okay, read the fine print moving forward. Again, know what you're dealing with, who you dealing with, and don't be willing to compromise your integrity behind it as well. Okay, shadow work. I'm hearing shadow work for some of you. Okay, all right. The next one, horned cactus, resourcefulness. The first thing I thought of when I saw it was that abrasiveness that nobody can get close to. Gemini, but we'll see what this is talking about. Um, it's having to do with your patience and feeling like nothing is happening fast enough. And for some of you, your ideas and your creativity, you may be feeling like you don't have it anymore. You begin to question your relevance, have something to do with that soul contract. You know what I'm saying? And it not being fulfilled. Um, the feeling of giving up, frustrating. You may be feeling frustrated a lot, resentful, resentful that success is not happening to you like it's happening to others. And it's really, when it boils down to it, it's really just about your perception of things, but not how things really are, okay? Um, and the message behind this card too is just to know that this journey is a temporary one. Okay, where you are now, the soul searching, this is temporary. Um, and you're gonna be met with greener pastures. Things are going to work out for you, but you gotta acknowledge your inner strengths, okay? And you are going to be tested. That's why I told you before that it's going to take strength to get through this, and you are strong enough to do it. And this is just reiterating the fact that you're going to have to take this journey. This is something that you're going to have to walk through alone, but you are going to be successful in doing it. Okay, there is success at the end of this. Okay, and then I have closing door completion. So once learn these realizations, the ones that you need to learn, act on them, work on them, get all this stuff ironed out, you can finally be done with it and move on with it and not have to worry about it anymore, okay? Because these things have to end for whatever this like I said, this revved up, fiery energy of things coming in towards you and for you. You got to take care of this other stuff first, and then that is just going to just fly in. That's how I feel about it. It's just like it's revved up. It's waiting on you. It's waiting on you. Okay, it's waiting on you. It's waiting on you. And just know that once you close this door, then your opportunities open. All right, and there's other doors to walk through, and there's other doors, um, to get to where you wanting to go, so you can be in these same successes that you're seeing other people in, and these other people having opportunities for. You have them same opportunities, you have them same doors, but you got to close out whatever struggle and conflicts, inner conflicts you have about yourself first, so that these opportunities can pour in, so people can want to work with you. Um, really feel like that's the message, and that's the focus for my Geminis. For those who are feeling like this and who are going through this, you have to go through it. You have to see it all the way through, so then you can get to your moments. All right, because your moments are definitely there. Your blessings are there. Your moments and your blessings are definitely there on this other side of when you close that door and get everything completed, get everything done the way it's supposed to be done. That other door is going to open up for everything else to come in. So we're going to do this again the middle of May, Gemini. And if you want to support the channel, if you can like this video, comment if you feel comfortable commenting, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But that's what I have for my Geminis. You really have some work to do for yourself, about yourself, on yourself, inner work. So I wish you much success in getting that done, Gemini, because that's never easy. Okay. So until next time, Gemini, that's what I have.